This, next weekend.
Oh,
coming up.
really?
This-
Yes.
Okay.
Still 6 o'clock. I'm gonna call the meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Cochran.
Here.
Mr. Ray.
Here.
Mr. Strittmatter.
Here.
Mrs. Coontz.
Here.
Mr. Reichner.
Here.
All right.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. The flag is right there. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Heather did text me that she's ill. Is there a motion to excuse?
I'll make a motion to
Thank you, Laura.
excuse.
I second.
Thanks, Ed. Roll call, please.
Mr. Ray.
Yes.
Mr. Strittmatter.
Yes.
Mrs. Coontz.
Yes.
Mr. Reichner.
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran.
Yes.
Thank you. We're looking next for a motion to accept minutes from April 7, 2025 council meeting as presented and not read, please.
I make a motion to accept the minutes from council meeting April 7th, 2025, presented and not read.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Mr. Strittmatter.
Yes.
Mrs. Coontz.
Yes.
Mr. Reichner.
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran.
Yes.
Mr. Ray.
Yes.
Thank you. Hey, guys. Thank you. We're looking next for a motion to accept purchase orders from April 4th, 2025 to April 17th, 2025, totaling $118,369.45 as presented and not read.
I'll make a motion to accept purchase orders from April 4th, 2025 to April 17th, 2025, totaling $118,369.45 as presented and not read.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Mrs. Coontz.
Yes.
Mr. Reichner.
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran.
Yes.
Mr. Ray.
Yes.
Mr. Strittmatter.
Yes.
Thank you. We're looking next for a motion to accept bills from April 4th, 2025 to April 17th, 2025, totaling $153,525.93 as presented and not read, please.
I'll make a motion to accept bills from April 4th, 2025 to April 17th, 2025, totaling $153,525.93 as presented and not read.
I second.
Roll call.
Mr. Reichner.
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran.
Yes.
Mr. Ray.
Yes.
Mr. Strittmatter.
Yes.
Mrs. Coontz.
Yes.
I will make a motion to dispense with the regular order of business, please.
I second.
Roll call.
Mrs. Cochran.
Yes.
Mr. Ray.
Yes.
Mr. Strittmatter.
Yes.
Mrs. Coontz.
Yes.
Mr. Reichner.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Council. So, it's unfortunate that we're so quick and, you're here. I was just gonna say, where's the newspaper, because it's, we've already gone
right.
through, yeah, thanks for being here.
We got a shoe.
You got your camera ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, thank you. We just, dispensed with the regular order of business
Okay.
for the purposes of, an award. So, it's rare that, someone in Lakemore is so beloved as this young lady who I'm about to call up, who, after 30 years of service to the post office. Frankly, she doesn't look old enough to do 30 years of breathing, let alone working for the post office, and 6 years so dutifully to the village of Lakemore. And again, it's very rare that I get to honor somebody so beloved in the community as you are, Lynette. So it is my honor and privilege. Yeah, please,
Step up, Lynette.
please come forward. It is our honor and privilege to present you with a pretty little clock. And it says, come on, don't break it, Rich Cole. It says, presented to you. All that big long name. It's very expensive to engrave. On April 21st, 2025, thank you for your dedicated service to the village of Lakemore. God bless you always.
Aw, thank
That's
you.
from us to you. I hope you like it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, for the paper, smile.
But it's a clock. I'm not gonna need this anymore.
You have to be on time for your tea time.
Right?
Right. And
Got a point.
Dad's gonna be, oh, this is for you. Well, I'll just put it in here for Peter
Thank
Packer.
you.
But Dad's gonna be mad because I promised him cake and punch. Sorry about that. But you made up for it Saturday with pancakes, so I'm a witness, okay? But instead of a cake, because we don't want you to stay and be bored for the whole meeting, right? We have a lot to go through tonight. So we're keeping your well-being at heart and mind here. We have a pretty little orchid for you because everybody loves talking to you about your beautiful plants. And you have such a green thumb, so I know this is going to be blooming for many years to come, but we're happy to give you this pretty little plant for you to take too. Okay? In lieu of a cake and calories. Because everybody's dieting, yeah.
Probably good.
Yeah. So, Dad, come up here. I want to would you snap a picture of her and Dad too?
Yes.
Come on.
I don't think I need this. This is what I was gonna read for you
Yeah,
tonight.
no,
But
yes.
this is the excuse that we use to get her here.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, thank you.
It's gonna be such a long ride home.
Lynette, everybody loves you. Thank you for everything that you've done to bring smiles to so many people's faces in Lakemore.
Thank
That's
you.
why I said I'm not gonna miss the job, but I'm really gonna miss the people.
Everybody loves you. I mean, when they had the accident there and you were gone for several months, people were really, really missing
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you from us. It's a small token of our love and appreciation.
I-
So Thank you. Thank you. And we'll make sure we'll frame the picture of you in
I
the
don't know if you
paper.
guys noticed, but in celebration of her retiring, they're fixing the sidewalk.
I know.
That's funny.
Yeah,
They're
they're
finally fixing it.
Lynette, when
That way
is
you
your,
don't trip on the way out.
when is your official last day?
April 30th, so Wednesday
Okay.
is my last day.
And you're still here.
Yeah.
As another retiree from the Postal Service, my last day was the happiest day of my life, July 31st, 2009, and I hope you have a long retirement too.
So,
You're good.
For sure.
And I didn't get jack, you know what? So when I retired, yeah, I worked in the
Thank you.
complaint
Sorry, no
department.
cake, but
that's good enough. I don't need the cake.
Dad's
And
waistline
you're
is thanking
welcome.
me.
You're welcome to
Looking
leave
good, brother.
whatever.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you
you.
for that.
Thank you for coming.
And I would like to make a motion to return to the regular order of business.
I'll
please.
second.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you, John. Roll call, please.
Mr. Ray?
Yes.
Mr. Strittmatter?
Yes.
Mrs. Coons?
Yes.
Mr. Reichner?
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran?
Yes.
Okay, the reading of the ordinances and resolutions is gonna be a while, guys. So go ahead, Tracy. Thank you.
Resolution number 7444-2025, a resolution authorizing the mayor to enter into a contract with Love Insurance and the Ohio Plan for liability and property insurance to be effective from April 23rd, 2025 through April 23rd, 2026. Now therefore be it resolved by the Council of the Village of Lakemore, County of Summit, State of Ohio. Section 1, the mayor is hereby authorized to enter into a contract with Love Insurance and the Ohio Plan for liability and property insurance coverage, effective from April 23rd, 2025 through April 23rd, 2026. Section 2, the fiscal officer is hereby authorized and directed to pay liability and property insurance premiums in an amount not to exceed $83,111 for the year. Section 3, a copy of the policy is attached here to and made part of as fully written herein. Section 4, this resolution is declared to be an emergency measure in the interest of the health, peace, and safety of the citizens of the Village of Lakemore. Therefore, this resolution should take effect immediately. Resolution number 7447-2025, a resolution accepting the proposal from Hamilton and Associates LTD for professional engineering services for the 2026 roadway resurfacing program. Now therefore be it resolved by the Council of the Village of Lakemore, County of Summit, State of Ohio. Section 1, Council accepts the proposal from Hamilton and Associates LTD to perform professional surveying and engineering services for the design of pavement repair and resurfacing for the Plaza Access Drive from Kenny Ray Jr. Memorial to Canton Road. Section 2, the estimate for these services is $28,000. Their proposal is attached here too and made part of as a fully written herein. Section 3, it is hereby found and determined that all formal actions of this council concerning and relating to the adoption of this resolution were adopted in an open meeting of this council, and that all such deliberations of this council and any of its committees that resulted in formal actions were in meetings open to the public in compliance with all legal requirements, including Section 121.22 of the Ohio Revised Code. Section 4 of this resolution is declared to be an emergency measure in the interest of the health, peace, and safety of the citizens of the Village of Lakemore. Therefore, this resolution should take effect immediately. Resolution number 7448-2025, a resolution approving the Assistant Fire Chief to hire Corey Clark as a part-time firefighter medic with the Lakemore Fire Department. Now therefore be it resolved by the Council of the Village of Lakemore, County of Summit, State of Ohio. Section 1, Council approves to hire Corey Clark as a part-time firefighter medic with the Lakemore Fire Department. Section 2, Mr. Clark will serve a 1-year probation. Section 3, it is hereby found and determined that all formal actions of this council concerning and relating to the passage of this resolution were adopted in an open meeting of this council, and that all deliberations of this council or any of its committees that resulted in such formal actions were in meetings open to the public in compliance with all legal requirements, including Section 121.22 of the Ohio Revised Code. Section 4 of this resolution is declared to be an emergency measure in the interest of the health, peace, and safety of the citizens of the Village of Lakemore. Therefore, this resolution should take effect immediately. Resolution number 7449-2025, a resolution approving the Assistant Fire Chief to hire Alec Hemphill as a part-time firefighter medic with the Lakemore Fire Department. Now therefore be it resolved by the Council of the Village of Lakemore, County of Summit, State of Ohio. Section 1, Council approves to hire Alec Hemphill as a part-time firefighter medic with the Lakemore Fire Department. Section 2, Mr. Hemphill will serve a 1-year probation. Section 3, it is hereby found and determined that all formal actions of this council concerning and relating to the passage of this resolution were adopted in an open meeting of this council, and that all deliberations of this council or any of its committees that resulted in such formal actions were in meetings open to the public in compliance with all legal requirements, including Section 121.22 of the Ohio Revised Code. Section 4 of this resolution is declared to be an emergency measure in the interest of the health, peace, and safety of the citizens of the Village of Lakemore. Therefore, this resolution should take effect immediately. Resolution number 7450-2025, a resolution accepting the drug-free safety program for 2025 through First Connect Corporate Services. Now therefore be it resolved by the Council of the Village of Lakemore, County of Summit, State of Ohio. Section 1, Council accepts the drug-free safety program for 2025 through First Connect Corporate Services. All employees are required to complete drug-free training with the Flex Plan webinars. Section 2, the estimate for these services is $600. Section 3, it is hereby found and determined that all formal actions of this council concerning and relating to the adoption of this resolution were adopted in an open meeting of this council, and that all such deliberations of this council and any of its committees that resulted in formal action were in meetings open to the public in compliance with all legal requirements, including Section 121.22 of the Ohio Revised Code. Section 4 of this resolution is declared to be an emergency measure in the interest of the health, peace, and safety of the citizens of the Village of Lakemore. Therefore, this resolution should take effect immediately. Resolution number 7451-2025, a resolution to accept a grant from Serve Ohio for a National Days of Service project. Whereas the Village of Lakemore would like to improve stormwater quality entering Springfield Lake by creating floating wetlands, and whereas Serve Ohio has created grant funding for a Global Youth Service Day, which affords students the ability to make improvements in their community, and whereas students from Super Learning Center have expressed an interest in completing a service project in the Village of Lakemore that will benefit the environment. Now therefore be resolved by the Council of the Village of Lakemore, County of Summit, State of Ohio. Section 1, the Village of Lakemore Council accepts the grant funds of $1,000 for Global Youth Service Day 2025 to afford the construction of floating wetlands. Section 2, this Serve Ohio project will be a collaboration with students from Super Learning Center. Section 3, the project must be completed before July 25th, 2025. Section 4, this resolution is hereby declared to be an emergency in the interest of the health, safety, and welfare of the citizens of the Village of Lakemore and shall take effect and be enforced immediately. Resolution number 7452-2025, a resolution authorizing the village administrator to prepare and accept bids for roadway replacements and to execute contracts as required. Whereas the Village of Lakemore has received bids for the resurfacing of a section of Danforth, Olive Meadows, and Olive Chelsea Drives, and whereas the village administrator is requesting council to accept the lowest and best bid received. Now therefore it be resolved by the Council of the Village of Lakemore, County of Summit, State of Ohio. Section 1, the village administrator is hereby authorized to accept bids from Jaga Highway to resurface a section of Danforth with an alternate bid to resurface Meadows Drive. Section 2, the village administrator for the Village of Lakemore is hereby authorized to enter into any agreements as may be necessary and appropriate to accept the lowest and best bid to perform the resurfacing work. Section 3, this resolution is hereby declared to be an emergency measure necessary for the peace, health, safety, and welfare of the citizens of the Village of Lakemore. Therefore, this resolution shall take effect immediately. Ordinance number 1884-2025, an ordinance authorizing all actions necessary to accept the Northeast Ohio Public Energy Council, or NOPEC, 2025 Energized Community Grant. Whereas the Village of Lakemore, Ohio, the village or grantee, is a member of the Northeast Ohio Public Energy Council, or NOPEC, and is eligible for one or more NOPEC Energized Community Grants for 2025, or NEC grants as provided for in the NEC Grant Program Guidelines. And whereas the grantee wishes to enter into a grant agreement with NOPEC, Inc. in substantially the form presented to this council to receive one or more NEC grants. And now therefore be it ordained by the Council of the Village of Lakemore, County of Summit, State of Ohio, in Section 1, this council of the grantee or council finds and determines that it is in the best interest of the grantee to enter into a grant agreement to accept the NEC grants for 2025 and authorizes the village administrator to execute the grant agreement to accept the NEC grant funds. Section 2, this council finds and determines that all formal actions of this council concerning and relating to the adoption of this ordinance were taken in an open meeting of this council, and that all deliberations of this council and any of its committees that resulted in formal actions were in meetings open to the public in compliance with the law. Section 3, this ordinance shall go into effect on and after the earliest period allowed by law. Ordinance number 1886-2025. This is a second reading by title only. An ordinance to amend Ordinance 1849-2024, Village of Lakemore Employee Policies and Procedures Manual, to amend the police body worn and dash camera public records policy. Ordinance number 1888-2025. An ordinance to amend Ordinance 1874-2024, make appropriations for current expenses and other expenditures of the Village of Lakemore, State of Ohio, during the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2025. Now therefore be it ordained by the Council of the Village of Lakemore, County of Summit, State of Ohio. Section 1, Council approves to increase appropriations in Permissive Motor Vehicle License Tax Fund 2101, $6,170 for the 2025 SCE Regional Pavement Marking. Note principal on Police Facility Fund 3102, $1,258.29 for the renovation project. Section 2, Treasury for payments for any of the foregoing appropriations upon receiving proper certificates and vouchers therefore approved by the board or officers authorized by law to approve the same, or an ordinance or resolution of council to make the expenditures, provided that no warrant shall be drawn or paid for salaries or wages except to persons employed by authority of and in accordance with law and or ordinance. It shall be provided further that the appropriations for contingencies can only be expended upon a pill 2/3 vote of council for items of expense constituting a legal obligation against the village for purposes other than those covered by other specific appropriations herein made. Section 3 of this ordinance is hereby declared to be an emergency measure necessary for the immediate preservation of the health, safety, and welfare of the citizens of the village of Lakemore, Ohio. Therefore, this ordinance should go into effect immediately. That's it.
Okay, we're moving next into the mayor's report. So first, I would like to announce that I have tickets for a Friday night spaghetti dinner at Springfield High School. That's from 5 to 7 p.m. at the high school. And, yeah, Laura bought
Well, no,
yesterday
I was
for me.
gonna read
Oh,
it.
you bought and John bought already, so
Yep.
everybody else, get your wallets out because these tickets are $12 for a dine-in experience or to go. And that is Friday, April 25th from 5 to 7, spaghetti dinner with a quartet. And there's gonna be a 50-50 raffle. So anyone interested, tickets are $12. Come see me if you want them. And they're also going to be raffling off a freezer with $200 worth of gift cards from Duma Meats and Pressler Meats. So $100 from each. Those tickets are $10 each, and I have them as well for sale. And while I'm at it, there's a Swiss steak dinner at New Franklin Lodge. Not to benefit the village, but I'm announcing it anyway. Friday, May 9th, if you want to get your Swiss steak dinner fixin', see me, tickets are $15. That's always a big hit around Lakemore. That's one of our things our churches are known for around this way, Swiss steak dinners. So if you've been missing them, come see me. You want spaghetti on Friday night, come see me. You want to try your luck and win $200 worth of fresh meat from Dumas and Presslers, come see me, okay? And last, before I pass it to our council president, I just want to encourage everyone to support our community. Please support our community by voting yes on the replacement fire levy in Lakemore, which is coming up. That's vital and necessary for our maintenance of the caliber and quality of service that we're providing the village residents at the current time. And the 2 school levy renewals are on the ballot as well. Please, please vote yes on all of that to support our community. And with that, Mrs. Cochran, you're up. Did I steal all your stuff?
Not all.
Okay, good. Sorry.
Okay, first of all, I also would like to just say thank you to Lynette. She always kept me informed on everything that was going on so I could come back and tell the people of Lakemore, especially when we were closed down, and for everything else that you've done for our community, so thank you. I also want to thank the Dollar General and everybody that participated in the Easter Filler Cruiser. It was a big success. And our police department appreciates that, and it really helped us not only in advance for our shop with the cop, but it also helped us with donations for our egg hunt that we had on Saturday. And so I want to, everyone who participated in both those things, I want to thank you. Our egg hunt to me was the best one we've ever had. And again, thank you to Dollar General for letting us set up there, and we hope, I don't know, but there might possibly be a Christmas in July Filler Cruiser. I'm really pushing for that, but I don't know. But if not, we'll see you in November up there. So that's it for me.
Thank you, Laura. Sam.
Sweet. A couple things you first Lynette as well. I don't know who's gonna, give me a hard time under there.
I'll train somebody, don't you worry.
I mean, it was really nice. I'd go get a package, and she could tell me what was in it before I got it.
There'd even be some left of it.
Yeah.
No, and thank you to everybody that came out Saturday for the Easter egg hunt too. I thought it was very, very cool. Maybe one of these years we can get back outside and do it in the field, but who knows?
Yeah.
Speaking of fields, I just want to talk about Earth Day, which is tomorrow, on the 22nd. So, with that, we just want to respect the earth that we live in. So don't break or blow leaves into the roadways or any of the dishes in front of your house, because that negatively impacts the earth. We're having cleanup day here in Lakemore on 4/26 at 9 a.m. So we go around Lakemore and clean up all of Mother Earth's trash that has been collected. So join us for that. And cleanup day as well. We are not doing like a individual like own home pickup. In the past we have. But anytime you are doing your spring cleaning in your house, don't dump any hazardous chemicals. Don't dump anything, like fertilizer or anything, because it goes straight into the lake, into the water that we use. And if you do have a big bulk pickup, just call Tracy, or Megan. That way they can set up something with Kevin. That's all I got though.
Thank you.
I get it to them, so yeah.
John,
Going on with this month, we also have a no-pet gas re-enrollment public meeting that's gonna happen on the 22nd and the 23rd at 6 p.m. Is that here?
Cuyahoga Falls.
In Cuyahoga
Yeah.
Falls.
We've been sharing the information on our social media. But
Okay. And then the county prosecutor is going to be speaking at the Springfield Assembly on 4/29 at 11 a.m. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the same presentation they brought to us.
No.
Nope.
This is somebody different, and they're hoping that people will register just so they have an idea. But they're excited.
Do you know what they're talking about?
Prosecuting?
I'm not exactly sure.
Just
I don't remember. Oh, the scams, current scams going
current
on right
scams.
now.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
if
would
you-
be
if
very
you want to list them, just
interesting.
send me $20 and I'll tell you what they are.
John's really on one tonight.
Hey, I'd also like to announce that our next council meeting will be council meetings will be May 5th and May 19th, each of those at 6 p.m. right here at the municipal building. And let it go with that, because I'm not allowed to talk about cable channel 1023.
Okay.
Okay, I just wanted to kind of piggyback off what Laura said. We had such a good turnout for our Easter egg hunt this year, and all the kids left with something, and that was because people donated for the Shop with the Cop. We got those pre-made baskets. The kids love them, so I just wanted to thank everyone who donated at the Dollar General for that event. It really paid off. The kids, they had a blast. And we had a blast. It was, I think, the best one we've ever had. It stopped raining just in time so the kids could get pictures with the Easter Bunny outside, so it was perfect.
You
So
did a great job.
I also wanted to kind of give a shout out to the two ladies that held the eggs down for us. Megan and Tracy did a lot of work. They were working in between, filling eggs during their lunch break, filling eggs. So all that stuff is definitely volunteer that no one knows we're doing back here, but somebody's got to do it. Also, I did want to also piggyback off of the Lakemore Cleanup Day. So we did partner up with Springfield Assembly of God, and we got such a big group last year. And normally we have about like 2 people show up for Lakemore Cleanup Day, or us, our group. But last year, man, we had an army of people in the village. And they all had so much fun that they want to do it every year. So that's who we're partnering up with again this year. So if you see us out on the 26th, you see a bunch of people in the village with bags. They're from the church. So I just wanted to let everyone know.
Come grab a bag and give us a hand.
Yeah, actually, why don't you can come grab a bag for me and pick up any trash in your yard. That'd be great. But Springfield Assembly of God. I always mix up their name. I just wanted to thank them for wanting to come back and help us with that again. And that's it for me. I'll give it to Ed.
I would like to announce the next council workshops, April 29th and May 13th, each at 6 p.m. here at the administration building. I'd also like to thank Lynette for what she has done for our village, and I understand what it's like to be a career federal employee since I put 40 years in that organization myself. And we thank you for your service. We thank you for what you've done for the village. Also, I'd like to say that if we want to attract young families in our village or into the township, we need to pass the school levies, because that's the first thing a young family is going to ask: how is your school system? So please, please, please pass the 2 school levies and pass the fire levy, because without the fire levy, we have no fire service. So please get out and vote yes on all the issues. Springfield Lake Monitoring Update Meetings at 5/7 at 1 p.m. Invasion Plant Pool in Springfield Lake. Oh, that's passed already. No, 6/11, June 11th, from 11 a.m. to 3. Lakemore Reborn Projects for residents at Dodds Building, 5:30 and 5:31. The Village Memorial Day Parade is 5:26, stepping off at 11 o'clock from the high school. The Fishing Derby is 6:28, right, John?
Yep, 6:28, right
And-
down at Dodds Park.
We are having a Service Day 2025 on July the 12th from 8:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. And that's all I have.
You went
I
through the whole
would-
list.
I
Now,
would like to add to what you said, we also, to attract young families, I think it's very important that we also vote, yes, on the library issue, which I believe is 18, is that
Issue 18,
correct?
you're right.
Yeah, we would want to also encourage you to vote for that, because it will help. We have a library in our community. That would be very helpful so that they stay here.
support our kids, support our library, support our fire.
Yep,
Got it.
Okay. that's
Okay,
it.
is that it? Tracy, you have a report for the administrator?
Yes. So we have received the grant to construct some more of the floating wetlands. Those help the Springfield Lake because it soaks up whatever pesticides, fertilizers, anything that might go through the storm sewer system into Springfield Lake. It soaks those up. The plants do well, but then it purifies the water in the lake. We had 4 units that Super Learning Center, their students made last year. 1 cut loose. Now the other 3 are missing.
Oh, no.
So I've asked the Chief Smith to kind of look into it. Maybe somebody has security cameras that face that we can see. I'm not sure. I mean, they were cabled with 4 huge cables that should have been fine. So I'm not sure if somebody did it on purpose, but I hope not.
Could a boat hit?
They were not too far off the shore.
Okay, so that couldn't have been, okay.
No, and then there was lily pads. So we're hoping we'll be able to build some more. Hopefully the other ones will turn up, but just we're trying so hard to help Springfield Lake and stuff like that.
Just deliberately try and sabotage our
Yeah.
efforts to
Maybe
make
it
the
was the
lake
lake
better,
monster.
to heal the
Yeah,
lake.
so.
Don't start rumors,
So if
Sam.
if anybody's on the lake boating,
Springfield Bookbuster.
kayaking, and
It's
they
like
see
white
'em,
PVC
just-
pipe, right?
Yeah.
That's in a square, so if it
If they
washes
cut
up,
yeah, if it
bring it down
washes up
Lakemore,
somewhere,
we'll grab
call
it.
me. We'll come get them. So.
that's a bummer.
And our signs too, I'm just gonna speak to that as well. So when we were out putting up fire levy signs, I noticed we had some wonderful welcome to Lakemore signs put up, and they seem to be getting vandalized here and there, so please don't do that. Like, they're not even a year old.
No, they're only a few months
I don't
old.
even, I don't know
Which
why
one?
people deliberately don't want.
It was
Trying
on,
to make
it was
stuff
over
nice.
on Sanitarium Road,
Yeah,
down past Brittany.
By your
They
house.
put something on top of it and we couldn't get it out because it's down a big gully, and we'll do it when it's
yeah, we'll fix
when
it, but
it's not muddy there.
just don't
We'll fix
destroy
it.
stuff. We plant trees, don't chop them down. I mean, this is for the environment and for the lake and for the
Make the
general
community
well-being of our
nice.
community, right?
Trying to be a tree sanctuary.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're allowed
Tree
to
city.
we're allowed to have nice things, guys.
We are.
We're allowed. Leave them in the lake.
Like we replaced the street signs and somebody went through and spray painted them like the next day. Come on. And Tracy was out there.
Cleaning them
Oh my
off.
goodness.
I mean, please guys, take some pride
Yeah.
in Lakemore.
And where we live.
Where we live, yeah. Anyway. Okay, is there anyone appearing before council?
No,
No, nobody
No.
signed it.
I'd say
Nobody.
they sign in.
Yep,
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you got it.
I got it, I just wasn't,
Okay.
yep, sure.
So we'll move right into old business, Mr. Ray, Mr. Strip Matter, and then new business and Mrs. Cochran. Mr. Strip Matter, I adjourned that.
All right, cool. So I want to start us off making a motion to adopt Resolution 7444-2025. This is a resolution authorizing the mayor to enter into a contract with Love Insurance and other plan for liability and property insurance to be effective from 4/23/2025 through 4/23/2026. But first, I just want to make a motion to dispense with the third reading on it.
I'll make it.
Second.
Okay. Well, I'll.
Roll call.
I won't.
Mr. Strittmatter?
Yes.
Mrs. Coons?
Yes.
Mr. Reichner?
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran?
Yes,
Mr. Ray?
Yes.
There you go.
and I'll second the original.
All right.
Roll call.
Mrs. Coons?
Yes.
Mr. Reichner?
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran?
Yes.
Mr. Ray?
Yes.
Mr. Strittmatter?
Yes. You got another one here, or is that?
No,
Yeah,
it's
you-
you.
you're up
You're
now.
next, the ordinance.
For now, anyway.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'd like to adopt ordinance number 1884-2025, an ordinance authorizing the actions necessary to accept Northeast Ohio Public Emergency Council NOPEC 2025 Energized Community Grant.
I'll second.
And so, roll call, please.
Mr. Reichner?
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran?
Yes.
Mr. Ray?
Yes.
Mr. Strittmatter?
Yes.
Mrs. Coons?
Yes. Yes. Sorry. Sorry.
We're going into new business. Mrs. Cochran, 2.
I have two, yes.
Mr. Strittmatter, 3. Mr. Reichner,
Here
Mr.
you say
Rachel,
my name.
just follow up
Okay.
as we progress. Thanks.
I'd like to make a motion to adopt resolution number 7448-2025. A resolution approving the assistant fire chief to hire Corey Clark as part-time firefighter medic with the Lakemore Fire Department. But first, I'd like to make a motion to dispense with the 3 reads.
I'll second.
Roll
Thank
call.
you.
Right, Mrs. Cochran?
Yes.
Mr. Ray?
Yes.
Mr. Strittmatter?
Yes.
Mrs. Coons?
Yes.
Mr. Reichner?
Yes.
Second the original.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Thanks, John. Roll call, please.
Mr. Ray?
Yes.
Mr. Strittmatter?
Yes.
Mrs. Coons?
Yes.
Mr. Reichner?
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran?
Yes. Okay. Next, I'd like to make a motion to adopt resolution number 7449-2024. A resolution approving the assistant fire chief to hire Alec Hemphill as part-time firefighter medic with the Lakemore Fire Department. But first, I'd like to make a motion to dispense with the 3 reads.
I'll second.
Thank you.
Roll call.
Mr. Strittmatter?
Yes.
Mrs. Coons?
Yes.
Mr. Reichner?
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran?
Yes.
Mr. Ray?
Yes.
Second the original.
Roll call.
Mrs. Coons?
Yes.
Mr. Reichner?
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran?
Yes.
Mr. Ray?
Yes.
Mr. Strittmatter?
Yes. Okay, I'd like to make a motion to adopt resolution number 7447-2025, a resolution accepting the proposal from Hammond and Associates LTD for professional engineering services for the 2026 roadway resurfacing program. But first, I'd like to make a motion to dispense with 3 reads.
I'll second.
Thanks, Sam. Roll call.
Mr. Reichner?
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran?
Yes.
Mr. Ray?
Yes.
Mr. Strittmatter?
Yes.
Mrs. Coons?
Yes.
Cool. I'll second the original.
Thank you. Roll call.
Mrs. Cochran?
Yes.
Mr. Ray?
Yes.
Mr. Strittmatter?
Yes.
Mrs. Coons?
Yes.
Mr. Reichner?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion to adopt resolution number 7451-2025, a resolution to accept the grant from Serve Ohio for the National Days of Service project. But first, I'd like to make a motion to dispense with the 3 reads.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Mr. Ray?
Yes.
Mr. Strittmatter?
Yes.
Mrs. Coons?
Yes.
Mr. Reichner?
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran?
Yes. I'll second the original.
Thanks, Laura. Roll call, please.
Mr. Strittmatter?
Yes.
Mrs. Coons?
Yes.
Mr. Reichner?
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran?
Yes.
Mr. Ray?
Yes.
Just to bring that up, that's what's the grant that does
Wetlands.
the floating
Yeah,
wetlands.
thanks.
Okay, I'd also like to make a motion to adopt resolution number 7452-2025, a resolution authorizing the village administrator to prepare and accept bids for roadway replacement and to execute contracts as required. First, I'd like to make a motion to dispense with 3 reads.
A second.
Thanks, Ed. Roll call.
Mrs. Coons?
Yes.
Mr. Reichner?
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran?
Yes.
Mr. Ray?
Yes.
Mr. Strittmatter?
Yes.
I'll second the original.
Thanks, Sam. Roll call.
Mr. Reichner?
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran?
Yes.
Mr. Ray?
Yes.
Mr. Strittmatter?
Yes.
Mrs. Coons?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'd like to make a motion to adopt resolution number 7450-2025, a resolution accepting the drug-free safety program for 2025 through First Connect Corporate Services. First, I'd like to make a motion to dispense with the 3 readings.
I'll second that.
Thanks, Laura. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Cochran?
Yes.
Mr. Ray?
Yes.
Mr. Strittmatter?
Yes.
Mrs. Coons?
Yes.
Mr. Reichner?
Yes.
Second the original?
Thanks, John. Roll call.
Mr. Ray?
Yes.
Mr. Strittmatter?
Yes.
Mrs. Coons?
Yes.
Mr. Reichner?
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna bring us home by making a motion to adopt ordinance 1888-2025. This is an ordinance to amend ordinance 1874-2024 to make appropriations for current expenses and other expenditures of the Village of Lakemore, State of Ohio during the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2025. But first, I want to dispense with the three readings of the code.
I second.
Thanks, Ed. Roll call.
Mr. Strittmatter?
Yes.
Mrs. Coons?
Yes.
Mr. Reichner?
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran?
Yes.
Mr. Ray?
Yes.
I'll second the original.
Thank you, Laura. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Coons?
Yes.
Mr. Reichner?
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran?
Yes.
Mr. Ray?
Yes.
Mr. Strittmatter?
Yes.
At this time, I don't see a reason to enter an executive session, so I will make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
I
I'll
second.
second.
Everybody?
Let me second something. I'll second.
Oh. All right. Mr. Reichner?
Yes.
Mrs. Cochran?
Yes.
Mr. Ray?
Yes.
Mr. Strittmatter?
Yes.
Mrs. Coons?
Yes.
All right, meeting adjourned at 6:38.
Can you pass that on around?
I got questions, he said.
Um,
You can ask that on yourself.